Yo, here we go. Here we go, yo. It's time for 84. At your door. 84 at your door. 84's at your door. Hooked on pistachios. Even your daddy knows that I'm hooked on pistachios. I gotta put Afrin in my nose. Hello, everyone. Good to see everybody. So, what's up, y'all? There was a 84 News reporting live. There was a massive explosion in Beirut, ladies and gentlemen. Have you seen this video of this fucking huge bomb or something go off in Beirut? Dude, they said on the thing, they were like, it was like some warehouse that blew up, and they said it was a warehouse that had fireworks in it. So it was just a firework malfunction. And like, that was like the state response, Beirut state response. And like, people was commenting like, they ain't no fireworks. That ain't no fireworks explosion, dude. That's some shenanigans. That's some crazy. That's a nutty ass explosion. So that was nuts. What else is on the news? I just watched Dr. Fauci. You know, Fauci, the coronavirus doctor dude. Oh, you see him throw that first pitch at that baseball game? Oh my God. I kind of want to play it real fast, but I don't know if it would get taken down or something. But dude, you gotta Google or YouTube. Dr. Fauci throws the first pitch on opening day. It goes, it's one of the best awful pitches. You know when they have non-baseball people throw the first pitch? Like I remember 50 Cent threw a really bad one. Who else threw really bad opening day pitches? But Fauci's up there with the worst, dude. What? That was crazy. So that was pretty funny. What's up, chat? Unruly Simeon, great to see you. Ruban Guzman, excellent to see you. The Immortal Biggie Shack, the AOK Grandmaster. My boys, Biggie Shack at this point is like a Roman prince, dude, where just like he's just always getting showered with gifts. Constantly, I'm constantly seeing Biggie Shack. You opening up these AOK full of straight heat. It's amazing. I'm happy to see it though, man. I gotta be honest. It's good to see. And you cut a fantastic promo at the end of that video. I loved it. Lasso with the 84 time chant. Always a great start to the show. Thank you for being here. Kachung, great to see you. Yep, my sponsors will be represented shortly. NWO, Better A Gym, excellent to see you. Mr. Mag Musings, CMM. Let's see if we can get this chat cooperating here. Oh, here we go. NYC sensing a Doom theme lately. I got a Doom piece to show you. You won't be surprised by it, but I got that to show you. Mr. J Hood, Mr. Hialeah Comic Bro. Fantastic to see you. I got some fun stuff to show you. People responding about the explosion. Yes, that is nuts. The shrub threw a straight. Who's the shrub? You gotta let me know. First E, the AOK King. That's right. You got that right. First edition. Heroes to icons. Tip of the hat, man. Um, Aaron. Yeah, the chat. The chat will not cooperate. Mr. Garrell. Great to see you. Oh, George Dubb. Yeah, man. Because George Dubb used to own a baseball team, right? He owned the Texas Nationals or something like that. So G.W. Bush, you know, he's from that strong Texas stock. I ain't surprised he threw a fastball. Fauci, I don't know what his deal is. So I got 3 different things to show you. The comic haul from over the weekend, plus some stuff I got from Disco. He threw in an AOK book, which was fantastic. I got an unboxing of a banger to show you and this art piece. Let me start by showing you the motherfucking art piece. Ready? Tadao. Boom. Dr. Doom. Alex Ross sideshow art piece. Framed like a gentleman. I bought the I did this is self-framing. That is one of the dopest pieces I've seen. It's gonna look so killer on the wall of the comic room. Dr. Doom flexing. Love it. It looks like fine art because it is fine art. I'm not even going to show you. I have another one that I got. I got 2 pieces. I got this one and, you know, a Batman and Robin one, Alex Ross. But the frame's kind of jacked. I'm not even going to show you that one. But this one is perfect. I got to reframe it. So I'm digging that because, you know, I'm trying to get the comic room all situated, you know. And, you know, the corner with all the books on the wall looks good. But then there's on the other side, there's some pretty bare wall shit happening. So those art prints aren't cheap. I'll tell you how much they cost. $150 for a dang sideshow art print, which is pretty steep, I know. But you know, if you want it to be quality, because I can't just put posters up. You can get a poster for $25, but you know, I don't want to make a whole thing out of it and buy a ton of these things. But for a one-time purchase, you know, I'll do it. Yes, it's a limited print run of 200. Mine's numbered. It is signed in pencil. Oh, Jesus. I can't take that call right now. It's signed. My frame kind of like cuts off part of Alex Ross's signature, but, you know. What is Doom's real name? Doom's real name is Victor Von Doom. Just one of the most badass names. He really is one of the... I usually, you know, tout Magneto as the GOAT villain, my favorite all-time villain. But, man, Dr. Doom and Magneto are neck and neck for me as just best villain. Coolest villain, power set on point, origin on point, swagger on point. I'm not sure, because I know a lot of people like Joker as like the best villain, but I wouldn't put him. He's a cool villain, and I am a Batman guy, but Joker's not on the same level as Doom and Magneto. I'd be curious to hear the chat's input on, if you're ranking them, who gets top billing, Doom or Magneto? That's a tough question, if you ask me. Wow. Why are they... Maybe something's wrong. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Fuck.
Kellogg's waits for you, that spirit comes shining through, promising you a great day. I bet you think I'll start. You got a date, skin's looking great, cause Clear Seal's ace, face to face. One more cup, and it's a new option for me. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. One more cup, and it's a new option for me. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. It was, in fact, not an emergency. Just the nature of the call and it coming in back to back. I wanted to make sure everything was cool with Pop Dukes. You know, I got to make sure my old man is good. And we got some storm shit happening, so I just want to make sure, you know, everything is all right. Papa Duke 84. And everything is good. So, hope you enjoyed the sponsors. Yeah, look at him. He's in talks with the new sponsor. Oh, that's a good. I know. I'll work on that. See if I can get you some like little cuts you can hit. A bonsai drop is a good one. I've been contemplating a new intro, and I got a little idea. So we'll see. Yeah, clearly, Pop Duke is not a subscriber because he would have known that I was live. He does, you know, if you hit that notification bell, Pop, you would have known. Oh shit. Yo, Carlito, great to see you, man. It is fantastic to see you. So far, we've shown the Doctor Doom art piece. Now let's get into some books. And the thing I'm most excited about is this unboxing because I haven't seen it yet. Okay, let's get to the comics. So, our boy Discovery Bay recently organized his comic room or comic storage area. And you know how his pop-up shops go. There's books slinging, there's AOKs happening, people buying books and saying, hey, give that to him, give it to them. I can only imagine the logistics of keeping tabs on all that shit. And he hit me up the other day, a day last week, and was like, yo, I don't know if you knew this, but you got a stack with me. And I was like, what? I didn't even remember any of that. But I'm like, hell yeah, dude. If I owe it, send it on down, dog. So he did. And and it was not a lot of money. So I'm like, bro, do you have another book you want to sell me so I can make it worth your while? He was like, no, it's not like that. He's like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm like, I know, dude, but I don't want you to go to the post office and do this and that for like nothing, for $5, $10. I was like, yo, if you got any Bronze Age Batman, bust it out. I'll throw you some extra money for it. He was like, no, it's all good. Sneaky JB just went ahead and threw in a Bronze Age Batman because he's the man. And I'm about to show you those books now. Don Dizzle, shout out to you, man. Fantastic AOK that you sent Biggie today. And I sent out your auction package today. I sent out all the auction packages today. So heads up on that. Except yours, Mr. Garrell, because I had to make you the custom sketch. But I'm basically done with it. So yours is going to go out soon as well. And what up, Funk? Yeah, we're at the forgetting we bought comics phase. Yes, that's right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man, it's true. All right, so here's the books. And when he showed me the ones, I was like, yo, I'm glad I bought these. Yo, Russ 9000. My boy Russ McFetus. Good to see you, man. Boom. I had never seen this book before. Watchmen. It's like a Watchmen reprint, but Watchmen representing the first issue of the groundbreaking series. And, you know, I got the full run. I got the full Doomsday Clock run. I've got most of the 4 Watchmen books. I'll eat up all the Watchmen shit. So this was one that I said, let me add this to my Watchmen collection. Don Dizzle says, what did I buy? See? Perfect example of what we were just talking about. I can't remember what you bought, though. I'm trying to think. What did Don Dizzle buy? Was it the What Ifs? Maybe you bought the What Ifs? I'm not sure. You'll find out soon. A cool little Joker cover. All work and no play. Look at Joker about to smash Clark Kent with a mallet. I don't think it's going to do anything, but boom. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it's stuff that I claimed and I forgot about. That could very well be it too. I remember claiming this one. Mark Brooks cover with the Scarlet Witch, with the controlling the toy Vision robot. That's pretty cool. This is a pretty dope Batman Superman cover. I like that. I dig it. I never read this run, but I had a few books of it, but I never read it. I don't even know what the name of this title is because they don't put, there's no letters of the title. The title of the book is just a design. You know what I'm saying? It's like Prince. A design must represent a word. I don't know if it's World's Finest or what the fuck it is. I don't know what to call that book. Maybe it's just Superman Batman. And then the book that he threw in on the arm, because he's JB Discovery Bay, evidenced by the sticker, was this killer Bronze Age Batman 35 center, man. Batman number 294. I don't think I have this one. And look at that gun. You know what that gun looks like? That gun looks like that shit that Rick the Model Martel in old WWF used to spray Arrogance. He used to spray the Arrogance perfume. That's what that shit looks like. Looks like he hit Batman with the fucking Arrogance. You know? But that's a cool book. It's in some Mylar situation too. Oh wow, he says, so long, Batman. This time I really rubbed you out. Is that a double entendre? I don't know. But he rubbed him out. You know what I mean? Bam. That's the disco hall. Okay. Let's continue on to the stuff that I picked up at a shop I went to over the weekend. I put these on Instagram. This was if you saw the post, this was the post that the 3 back covers connected into a sick image. I don't want to take it out now because it's hard to hold it and do it, but I'll at least give you check that out. I'll give you a good look at the covers, though. It's a 3-book set by the man Jim Ballant. Look at this. From the Darkness, Blood Vows, dude. Pretty sick. The artwork inside is impressive. What up, K Titus? The artwork inside is nice. That's that Jim Ballant artwork, my friends. There's all kind of crazy shit going on in here. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this dude's face getting eaten off by rats. Oh, shit. Some hardcore stuff. And that's one piece of the connecting cover. So, boom. That's number 1. This is number 2, Nirvana. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. And lastly, number 3, the fatality. It looks like a Mortal Kombat fatality. And, you know, how convenient that the blood coming off of the dude's head just happens to swirl around and cover up that very convenient nipple. So good shit. I dug that. This one was just a wild. I haven't opened it up and read it yet, but just the cover was just some shit I'd never seen before. And it's superheroes battle super gorillas. It doesn't say like Justice League versus gorillas. It just says superheroes battle super gorillas. Number 1. I don't know if there was a number 2 to this, but I know Robin's about to get handled by the super gorilla. Batman's going with the kidney kick. Crazy. Oh, J Hood's got a beat copy of that. Nice. I picked up this Legends, the, you know, first appearance of Amanda Waller, you know, the boss of Suicide Squad type shit. Wasn't really a book that I was seeking out, but I found it and I was like, I know, because I know my covers, dude. I know my books. I know my keys. And I saw this book and I'm like, I know there's something special about that book. And it took me, I just put it aside right away and I couldn't think of it right off the bat. But like 10 minutes went by and I was like, I know what this is now. Amanda Waller. So, you know, I just got that sixth sense. I was like, oh, that's a key. But I never read it. Oh, John Byrne goodness? Nice. Is this a good run? I don't really know anything about it. Oh, yeah. Byrne, Ostrander, Len Wein. That's a good creative team. Legit. Whoops. It's Byrne. That's all you need to know. Peace out, Russ. What up, House to the End? Good to see you, man. I picked up this little key right here. I know Biggie Shag, you just copped a couple of these. You know, I got that Marvel .1. First appearance of Sam Alexander as Nova. You know, why not? Why not? Legends was the event after Crisis. No diggity. No diggity. 84 activated the Banger app. Yeah. Actually, I didn't need to use the Banger app. The key collector app for that one. I just remembered it. But sometimes I do bust out the app if I'm not sure. Then I grabbed a couple Golden Age books. Well, I shouldn't say that. This one's not Golden Age, but it looked Golden Age. And I just thought it was cool. Treasure Chest. Treasure Chest of Fun and Fact. Treasure Chest of Fun and Fact. I didn't know what was going on. But, you know what was one thing? First, the cover captured me. And I was like, yo, that's pretty cool. Treasure Chest of Fun and Fact. I like the cover image. This dude's about to get mugged. You see Big Ben in the background. We know we're in Britain, UK. But then, look at the signature. That's our boy Joe Sinat. So I said, oh shit, we got a Joe Sinat obscure cover. Pretty cool. Let me snag that. Was the thought process. I don't even know. I think I perused the inside, but I forget what I saw. Let's see what the inside of Treasure Chest cover art by Joe Sinat. Does he do the inside work? Oh, it is. The inside is illustrated by the one and only Joe Sinat. It looks like some kind of procedural crime drama. England declares war on Germany is what's happening in the books. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the book's crazy. I don't know. Yeah, the book's crazy. But yo, what up, Bake the Snake? What's good, player? Yeah, the dude does look like a 1950s Clark Kent. Macedon says, I need to hunt in New England, get them bangers. Yeah, man, every now and then. And this one I thought was kind of a banger. I think this one is true blue golden age. 10 center, a 10-cent Mighty Mouse. You know, 10-cent Mighty Mouse action. I'm a fan of Mighty Mouse, bro. It was in nice shape, too. So I went for it. Bang. So that concludes the haul. Now for the main event. Are you ready for the main event? Yeah, the cartoon was good. Cartoon was good. The theme song was good. Here I Come to Save the Day, right? Yeah, man. Andy Kaufman. That theme song makes me think of Andy Kaufman's bit. You know, if you know, you know. Now, let's open up the Fragile box with a slab inside. We got plenty of tape on this mug. We're going to snip the sides. This is a banger that I've been wanting to add to the collection for a little minute now. A little minuto lately. I've been wanting to get this on the wall. So let's do that. Nice packaging. Nice packaging. Very nice pack. Oh, by the way, this is from the Geek Aficionado. Who, the man knows what he's doing. The man knows what he's doing. And it's a little key book. Oh, it's a great book. It's a great book. Let me take it out the plastic. Let's bring it to the home stretch. You know, we got that ASM 41 off-white to white pages. First appearance of the Rhino. It's a great cover. I love how big and explosive the motherfucker is on the cover. He's a villain that, you know, I dig. I like his aesthetic anyway. I don't think I've ever read a really cool Rhino story or anything, but pretty cool character. He's just a nut in a Rhino costume. And it's going to look cool next to my Kraven the Hunter first appearance. I didn't know. Do any of you guys know? Because I'm pretty good at like knowing comic characters' secret identity, like what their real name is. And that's an effect of collecting cards. Because that was a nice thing of when you collected Marvel cards or any superhero cards, which I used to obsess over them shits as a kid. You would learn their real identity names as a side effect of that. So I know a lot of characters' names, but I never knew the Rhino's name. Like I know the Lizard is Kurt Connors, Otto Octavius, so on and so forth. But can any of you guys name what the rhino's real name is? From memory. Don't Google it. That's what I thought. I would have thought the same thing. Some old school Brooklyn type name, but it's not. It's a foreign name. I can't even pronounce it. It's so foreign. What up, aficionado? Opening up your slab. Thank you, sir. Packaged like a gentleman. Came as described. This looks like a new slab, too. This is one that just came back from grading, right? Look. Alexi. I'm going to type it in the chat. Yeah, straight up, Vinny. Vinny's right. No one will get it unless they Google it. Alexi Saitsevich. Alexi Saitsevich. I just popped it in the chat. Saitsevich. Yeah, I spelled it right. That's exactly how you spell it. That shit is nuts. That's his name. Alexei Saitsevich. So we got that rhino key. Thanks, Jimmy. I was happy with the deal you gave me on it. Happy customer all around, dude. Oh, hold up. We got a pronunciation. Sistevich. Sistevich. So does it rhyme with Sienkiewicz? Maybe it rhymes with Sienkiewicz. Sistevich. Alexei Sistevich, Bill Sienkiewicz. Did you know that, fun fact, Bill Sienkiewicz, his first name is not Bill. He Americanized his first name. Bill Sienkiewicz's first name is Boleslav. Boleslav is Bill. So his name is actually Boleslav Sienkiewicz, just like this here. Boleslav. So, fun facts, dude, basically. This was not an A-OK. I purchased it. No, not an A-OK. Everyone's like, great A-OK. No, my name ain't Biggie Shack. I don't get A-OKs every 3 days. I bought it fair and square. Bowl of slaw. Yeah, man. I got the inside scoop on these things. Boleslav Sienkiewicz. Look it up. Burn. Who got burned? I didn't burn nobody. So that's it. Got the Rhino. Very happy with that. Got that little assortment of raw books. Got that Dr. Doom art piece, which I haven't hung it up yet, but I'm looking forward to doing so. I got my pistachios. Recap. Well, let me at least recap the art print for you, Jimmy. Right after I eat these 2 more pistachios. Thanks, Kavi. All right, I'll recap. If I'm to recap it from the very beginning, later NYC, I first opened up commenting on that fucking explosion in Beirut. That shit was not a fireworks warehouse mishap. You can't give me no Looney Tunes, Hanna-Barbera fucking excuse for that explosion, brother. That's some arson right there. And then Dr. Fauci, the beginning was world events, according to 84. Then Dr. Fauci threw the first pitch, opening day of the baseball. And it was one of the worst pitches I've ever seen. So that was nuts. After seeing a pitch like that, I don't know if I want to listen to his COVID advice, quite frankly. Dr. Doom, sideshow art piece, Alex Ross, limited one of 200. The signature's down there in pencil. Bam. Very pleased. The Jimmy's like, don't recap the week. These are dope. You know what's crazy is right after I bought this and the Batman one, they released the freaking Galactus Addy Granov as one of those sideshow art pieces. And I'm like, damn, dude. Damn. Because remember when I first saw that cover, I loved it, fell in love with it. One of the coolest Galactus images I've ever seen. And I remember saying, damn, it's a shame that A, they don't have a virgin variant of it. And B, if it is going to have trade dress, why does it have to have a ASM trade dress? I would have at least been down with like a Fantastic Four trade dress on it. So that always irked me with that cover. So them to hit me with the virgin variant of an art print, I was like, damn. I was like, but I just bought 2 art prints from them. I ain't buying another one. And you're right. I've been thinking about this, Jimmy. And I'm starting to think that maybe the next big book that I consider is that FF5. Because I'm trying to think of big books, and I'm not ready to get into that X-Men 1 life, okay? I ain't ready for the X-Men 1 life or the FF1 life or anything like that. In the Golden Age Batman life, I'm weird. I'm pumping my brakes on that a little bit. As far as like busting out big money on like a slabbed Batman Golden Age. I don't know. I feel like I have other Batman keys that I could conquer first. Like, what is it? Batman 271? 273? I always forget the number. 327? The one that's like an homage to that classic, the Neil Adams cover. Like, I still need to get that. I still need to get first Ra's al Ghul. I have so many books, Batman keys, that I would like to get. That to jump straight into dropping 2, 3, 4 grand on some ill Batman Golden Age slab. I don't know if I'm ready to get into that life. But as far as like a big book, because I got Giant Size out the way, X-Men 4 out the way, Hulk 181, the FF trilogy, Silver Surfer 1, Submariner. I got a lot of the ones I wanted out the way. But yo, FF5, dude. FF5, first Doctor Doom, and you're right. Put have that presenting with that Doctor Doom Alex Ross nearby, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep my eyes out. Let's just see. I got a few more auctions to do to get my PayPal up, and I think I'm gonna make it happen. I'm just gonna not buy bangers, even though I just unboxed a pretty cool banger. But I'm gonna hold off on big dog purchases, and I might go after that FF5. Anyway, I'm not gonna recap the raw books. Nothing too star-studded, just fun stuff that I picked up. The marquee items of this haul is that ASM 41 and that Doctor Doom art print. You know what I mean? Just get the True Believers and save some cash. I got the True Believer already, and it ain't the same. I think Biggie Shack might have gave me the True Believer for that. You can start with an ASM 5. What's ASM 5? I don't know what ASM 5 is. Let's just chill and shoot the shit for a minute. I was about to jump off because I don't have anything else to show you. But let's just kick it and shoot the shit for what do you say, for 10 minutes? Just talk about what's good. What maybe I should get next. Oh, the Spidey Doctor Doom. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't be in a rush to get that. I wouldn't be in a rush to get that. Just because I'm not really a Spider-Man collector. There's like a handful of Spidey books that I want. But they're mostly related to other characters. Like the ASM 300, I did want to get it in the collection, but that's more to do with Venom. I like some of the villains, so I like getting the Rhino, Craven, ASM 129, but that's really for Punisher. There's not a lot of like true blue ASM keys that I really want, if I'm being honest. You know, I'm just not drawn to too much Spidey stuff. You know. Ooh, Lucha with the teaser says he has a sweet Spidey on its way. Can't wait to see that. Where's my phone? Uh-oh, collectible paper. Journey into Mystery, 83. Okay. Thor, right? Strange Tales, 110. Strange Tales, 110. You might have to tell me that. Rebuild the funds to get a nice GL76. Yep. Oh, yeah. Dude. That Batman book. Batman 11, bro. With the playing cards on the cover. Joker, it's a Joker cover. It's a ill creative playing cards on the cover. Golden Age, banger. That is a banger. Oh, that's such a banger. Let's see. Yeah, Jimmy's just showing the Doctor Doom Spidey cover. You know, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but personally, I don't correlate Doctor Doom and Spider-Man together, really. No offense, but Doctor Doom would wipe his ass with Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Let's be real here. Spider-Man is a street-level hero. He can keep New York safe. That's about where he's at. I know he gets into big adventures and shit because he's popular. But what I think where he should be at is a New York City street-level hero. If you're going to fuck with Doctor Doom and you're going to bring it to Latveria and try to come at the god Doom, you need to have a higher cachet than that. You got to be some Fantastic Four shit. You got to have some Silver Surfer type juice behind you. Yeah. Here was last of the Doom versus Daredevil battles. Yeah, man. Dude needs a Luke Cage rematch. Maybe in a cage. Maybe a Luke Cage, Steel Cage rematch. Books are priced very high, but I can't seem to sell mine for listed price. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm going to get a Doom book, I mean, it's got to be FF5. That's one of those books that's like, is going to explode. You know, I think Doom's going to explode, FF5. I think the trilogy, FF 48 through 50, still has not hit its peak potential. X-Men 1 has not hit its peak potential. And not only have they not hit their peak potential, I think they're going to really jump. And, you know, it's not going to be overnight, but in like 10 years from now, you're going to look back and be like, ooh, baby, that shit is crazy. Same thing with Hulk 181. I think we're going to look back on Hulk 181 and be like, man, we thought it was overpriced back in 2020. Boy, that shit kept climbing. That shit kept climbing. Oh, Mastodon with a hot take. He always thought Doom was overrated. Well, damn. I mean, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I think it's neck and neck between greatest comic book villain of all time. I think it's neck and neck with Magneto and Doctor Doom, and I have a hard time really, really definitively giving it to one over the other. I mean, Galactus is. I put Galactus up there too, but he's not even classic villain. Galactus is some whole other shit. I think Galactus is Galactus and Silver Surfer are two of the most unique, original, creative, fascinating, coolest, interesting characters in comics. They're dynamic with each other, totally unique. They're not a ripoff. A lot of characters can be ripoffs of other characters, right? You can't say Galactus and Silver Surfer are not complete Kirby fucking creativity. Kirby and Stan Lee. Kirby, my understanding is, did the design of the characters and their look, and maybe a general idea, and Stan Lee really fleshed out the backstory, I think. That's some peak creativity. Comic creators are not that creative anymore. Sorry to say it. All they want to do is give you a repackaging of an existing character. No disrespect, because I like the character Miles Morales, but Miles Morales, Gwen, Spider-Gwen, X-23, Captain Marvel, rebranded. You know what I'm saying? Batman Who Laughs, Cosmic Ghost Rider. All the big characters from the past 10 years are just rebranded other characters. Ain't none of these current creators introducing motherfuckers like Galactus and Silver Surfer anymore. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Galactica. I only saw her in like one book. I think she was like a gag, a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what about Lex Luthor? I mean, Lex Luthor is fine, but he's not as unique and interesting as Magneto and Doom. Like, at the end of the day, not that I don't think he's a cool character, and I like that Superman's arch nemesis is not someone who's going to bring it to him physically. That's smart, because, you know, he's so OP, you can't even come at Superman physically. So you have to be a motherfucker like Lex Luthor and come at him strategically. But at the end of the day, he's not that creative. He's just a super powerful business mogul guy. Magneto has a rich background. His power set is dope. His costume is dope. His background of coming from World War II in a concentration camp, which reinforces his fight against like the bigotry against mutants, because he fought against the bigotry of the Nazis in World War II. That's so well done. That's such a great fucking villain. Doctor Doom, the arrogance. He's a king of his own land in Latveria. His costume is dope. Like, love Doctor Doom. Anyway, a lot of that rebranding is because customers won't buy new things. Same happens with big films and original ideas. Yeah, I know. Like, my instinct is I want to really shit on the repackaging of characters, right? And I was going to make a video doing a side-by-side comparison of, like, look at what characters were being created in the 1970s. I was going to do a video. 1970 through 1979, and look at all the characters that were new characters created in Marvel. And then on the other hand, I was going to compare new characters created in 2000 to 2009 and do a decade, or 2010, a decade comparison of the new characters that came out. And as I was doing the research and laying it out, It was like you just saw a big lopside of like repackaged characters and original characters. And not only that, in the 70s, you had series like DC Showcase, Marvel Premiere, Marvel Presents. Look at all the characters we got from that shit. Ghost Rider, Iron Fist. The list goes on and on. They at least tried new characters. And in the 2000s, a lot of repackaged. Was that out of necessity? Is that because the audience wouldn't respond to it? I also think that nostalgia became its own industry in the 2000s. I don't think nostalgia was as powerful a thing, as powerful a marketing tool, as powerful of an interest in the 70s. I think in the 70s, I don't think motherfuckers were that nostalgic over stuff in the 1950s. But in the 2000s, motherfuckers were super nostalgic about stuff in the 80s. So I think that's part of it. They were tapping into that desire for nostalgia. And when you see a new, fresh character, you connect it to that other character. So that might be part of it. But still, make new fucking cool characters. Okay? Okay. True that. See, customers will if they're good enough. I'm a believer in that. I want to see new characters. Regardless. You can create new characters, you know? I thought Silencer, like new characters that I dig, like I like Crush, but she's just like the daughter of Lobo. Like it has to be tied directly to another character. But one of the only unique characters that I thought was cool was Silencer. And I don't know if you read anything with the Silencer in DC Comics, but she was like a cool female. She's like a female character, soldier, and her power was like she could be silent, but she could also like make everything in her vicinity silent or some shit. It was like an interesting power set. And I dug it. I thought she was cool. I was like, yo, bring her into the DC universe. She seems cool. But it didn't take off. Yeah, Gwenpool is fun, no doubt. But like Gwenpool, you know, is a perfect example of what I'm saying. Of like, it's not an original character. It's a mashup of two characters we already knew. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Gwen and Deadpool. Like, yeah. Yeah, no, that's true. You can't argue with that. New stuff happens in the indies. No diggity. No diggity. Oh, shit, no, I don't. The second Miss Marvel, Sharon Ventura, she was a pro wrestler? She was a wrestler? Damn. Yeah. No, that's a fair point. She was tropish, but I at least liked that she was a brand new character that was not a direct ripoff of another one, and I thought the concept was cool. You know what I'm saying? I thought they at least could have explored that some more. As opposed to that fucking bum Sideways. Remember DC? I think it was like last year or the year before. Their Spider-Man ripoff, Sideways. That motherfucker was a jabroni. Super jabroni. That character deserved to fail. Yo, what up, Zach B? Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate you, bro. Good to see my man Hawkeye, Zach B. Okay, Chaos checked out most of the sounds for Run. Biggie got the first appearance of Sideways. Sideways was whack. Yep. Yeah, Damage. Damage sucked. Damage is like, see, that's why Damage and Sideways were two failed characters. Sideways was DC saying, "Yo, let's rip off Spider-Man," and Damage was obviously, "Yo, let's make our own Hulk. Let's just rip off Hulk and make him Damage." That's why those characters suck. Silencer, you can't really connect her directly to another character. Like it's not just like a carbon copy. You know. So there you have it. There's my rant about original my my support for Silencer. I thought Silencer was a good character, man. I'd like to see her come back, y'all. And, you know, we're hitting about an hour. I enjoyed this little. Usually, in a lot of the videos, I'm just like showing you guys stuff and talking about it. But I gotta admit, I like sitting here not showing you guys shit and just having a discussion like this where I'm just spitting ideas out. You guys are spitting ideas back. I feel like I don't do this enough. This is fun. I appreciate the input, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, popcorn action. I can see that. But with potential to, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Time to go. If I'm going to be honest, I'm about to go in that bathroom and drop a serious number, too. Sorry about that, but you know what I'm saying? Nature calls, brother. All right, guys. Appreciate it. This has been the 84 stream. You know what I mean? Go about your evening. Hope you have a good time. And I'll probably see you in a chat later tonight, y'all. Peace.